Welcome to Chronicle Postgame Show alongside Pandhare. My name is Jack Dolgin. We're here after the Duke Blue Devils defeated Florida Southern by a final score of 112-68. It seemed at first like the game was pretty close. There was the Blue Devils only winning by a few points after starting the game 10-0, but the Blue Devils eventually did pull away. What did you see, and what was the key to their big victory?
I mean, today was kind of a game where you're going to see all sorts of things from the Blue Devils. You saw a mix of lineups, you saw a mix of maybe combinations you didn't expect to see. But I think a couple of the keys was a big stretch in the end of the first half where the Blue Devils really ramped up their intensity on defense. They really held Florida Southern into forced them into tough shots, held them scoreless for a brief period that allowed the offense to get going. That kind of put the game away for Duke. They did start off fast, but there was little bumps in the roads in the middle of the first half. Definitely not an easy victory, but definitely a hard-fought victory that they'll be proud of. They did beat a very solid Florida Southern team that definitely was capable of putting up points.
Yeah, well, the Moccasin shot a lot from outside the arc. At first, it seemed like it was paying off, and it seemed like one of the key players in this game was Derryck Thornton, who committed 0 turnovers compared to a lot more at the Countdown to Craziness event. He shot pretty well. He had a lot of help from guards such as Brandon Ingram and Matt Jones. It seemed one guard that did not step up as much was Grayson Allen. He shot 3 of 9 on the day, tweaked his ankle a little bit at the end. What do you make of his performance?
Grayson Allen had a bit tough game. It's just something he's going to get accustomed to as the year goes on. As teams begin to game plan for him and really get adjusted to his bigger role on the team, he's just going to have to face tougher defenses, and he's going to have more of the spotlight on him. And I think a part of the game he did struggle today. But like you said, Thornton's performance was huge. Thornton was spectacular on the floor, made a lot of plays, helped open up his teammates, and really his speed on the open floor was probably the biggest takeaway of the game. The point guard can really push the ball up the court, and that's going to pay off for the Blue Devils as the season goes on.
And as the stat sheet shows, he can also score a lot too, which the Blue Devils will definitely appreciate. The Blue Devils are back here on Wednesday taking on Livingstone. Harry Giles will not be in attendance, I presume, but he was here today along with Quinn Cook. And the Blue Devils, all in all, have a huge second half powered by an offensive demolition, and they are now 1-0 in exhibition play. Alongside Pandhare, my name is Jack Dolgin. You can follow us at Chronicle Sports or at Duke Basketball. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.